Greetings, Berkshire Hathaway family. We're trying something new starting this month and recording a little message from us and from our corporate staff to kind of let you better know what's going on in the company so you can take better advantage of it. So it's been a tremendous kickoff of the year. What an incredible January. Groundhog Phil says spring's coming, and I think spring's already here. It's incredible weather we've been experiencing. That combined with historically low rates has really made the market really move. And in January, just to give you an example, our units were up 12% and our volume up 15%. And from what I hear from agents, everyone is really busy out there. So we're really excited about what 2020 brings. But before we get too far down the road into 2020, Jim Saxon wants to give you some updates on where we ended up in 2019. So take it away, Jim.
Thanks, Tom. Hello, everybody. Really excited about how the year ended. When we got together in October at our regional convention, I shared some numbers with you. Back then, we said that we were going to project our sales for 2019 to be $3.1 billion. I'm very, very happy to share with you that our actual sales came in at $3.4 billion for the year, which was a terrific, terrific results. Unit-wise, we projected again back in October, 15,422 units, and I thought I was very optimistic back then making these projections. But in reality, we came in at 16,596 sales units for the year. So what a fabulous job all of you have done. Thank you very much. That equates to 45 sales units per day, or 2 sales every single hour. We shared that number with you at the regional convention, but that is absolutely amazing that we close over 2 units every single hour. Also, we talked back then that we were projecting that we were going to have 430 new agents join our company for the year. We even outpaced that number. We had 468 new agents join our company in 2019. Tremendous, tremendous accomplishment. Of those 468 agents, 281 are brand new to the industry, 187 joined us from other firms. So again, just shows you the growth of our company through 2019. Also, it's probably unbelievable how this concept of teams has grown. We are currently up to 125 teams in our company. In addition, back in October, I showed you several different companies and how their stock has performed over the last 5 years. I'm only going to share with you Berkshire Hathaway's Class B shares. And you can see back in 2015, their price of the stock was at $140. When we met in October, it was up to $207. And I keep on trying to make a little recommendation that maybe you want to get on the train and buy a little bit of this. Currently today, the price is up to $224.43. So if I can go back to the previous slide, it's gone in 5 years from $140 a share all the way up to $224.43 a share. So you can see Warren Buffett, he knows what he's doing. And the last thing I want to share with you, because I think it is so important for you to always remember, as Warren says, a quote from him, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for the great information. All right, now next, we have Deb Arisher, our Vice President of Marketing, to talk about what you can do to get your marketing moving in 2020. Deb?
Thanks, Tom. So yes, our theme for February is to get your marketing moving. So what exactly does that mean? Where can you start? I think the best place to start is to decide what area you're going to target. And you can discuss this with your manager maybe it's right where you live, but using a tool like the United States Postal Service website really helps you be able to do that. You can zoom right in. I've outlined an area here, just outlined the zip code, but you can zoom in very tightly and see every one of those streets. Now, while I'm talking about the USPS website, Every Door Direct is something you've probably heard about. We have a lot of agents taking advantage of this fantastic mailing program. I'm just going to hold up for you an example of the postcard because I think what's so impressive is how big they are. We have a lot of templates available for you to use Every Door Direct, but I'm not going to get into that right now. What I want you to know is that you can sign up for a special training session on how exactly to use Every Door Direct. In that session, I'm going to dig right into the program, select a carrier route, show you how to use the templates, and give you some ideas on how I think you can become more successful and get your marketing moving. Another way to sort of you need to be planning out your year. You need to make a marketing schedule. And a good way to do that is our target marketing. So if you might do a combination of target marketing, Every Door Direct. So just want to remind you of that, to go ahead and plan out the year. And don't forget to pop by. This is a cute idea we have because it is February with Valentine's Day. I'm holding up the little pop by. We have a lot of templates for you to make these little items of value. They're sort of just fun to hand and pass out to your clients. So how do you get those, you might ask? If you go to our document center on VHH Connect, from there you're going to go to either one of the marketing folders for Ohio or Pennsylvania. Once you're in there, there is a folder full of pop-by tags, including the one that I just showed you, which is perfect for Valentine's Day.
All right, thanks, Deb. That's a lot of great information. Looking forward to that webinar. All right, next is Ryan Rexroad, our Director of Innovation and runs all our technology. Ryan's going to tell you a little bit about some of the changes to the tech trainers and some other ways you can get tech assistance. So go ahead, Ryan.
Yep. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is our brand new Tech Connect hotline, which I'm sure we've all been in the situation where you just needed help either resetting a password or getting to the last couple steps of using a program, and you just need that help. So we rolled out a phone number, which is displayed on the screen here, where when you call it, what's going to happen is it rings all of the tech trainers at the exact same time, kind of like the Call Connect system for our tech trainers. And the first tech trainer who answers the phone is going to be able to help you with all of these things that are listed on the screen and more. And it's a really good opportunity to help you guys out. And with some of the changes in tech training, we're refocusing it and trying to enhance the experience for agents. So over the next few weeks, you'll be seeing emails from me about remote Zoom tech training, because the hotline is a really great tool where they can help you get through the couple steps. But if you want a full tech training session and maybe your tech trainer is not going to be in the office for a week or so, or you need help immediately, we're scheduling these remote sessions where there's going to be a calendar posted inside of the intranet. You could click and reserve a 45-minute spot, and you'll have a one-on-one Zoom meeting with a tech trainer. You'll be able to share your screen with them. They could share their screen with you and help you with any of your tech needs.
Thank you very much, Ryan. That all sounds great. All right, next we have Todd Van Horn, who's our Vice President of Career Development. It's obviously CE season, so he has some updates for us on the CE opportunities that we have.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Hello to everybody. Wanted to let you know some of the things that are going on currently in February that's coming up. They're actually ongoing right now. We have new agent state mandated CE, and those classes are your general module. You need to make sure you have a 7-hour general module taken, or a residential and commercial module taken. So make sure you get those done. Those are for new agents, and new agents are defined as anybody who was hired after December 1st of 2017. So anybody in that span up until December 1st of 2019 need to take those new agent classes. So be on the lookout for those, and make sure you grab one of those, or actually grab 2 of those 3 classes, one of them being the general module. Second thing, experienced agent state mandated continuing education classes. That is a property management and advertising class. Many of you have already taken us. For those of you that have not, we have 4 more opportunities coming up in the month of February to take advantage of the property management and advertising class. And I believe, Tom, you're going to be coming to one of those classes as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
February 24th?
Yes, I believe so.
I think so. I think you're signed up for that. So I can't wait to see it. So if you want to see Tom Hosack in CE class, got to come to Cranberry for the February 24th class. Also with the experienced agent, we have elective classes. So some of our elective classes we have going on are Vince Gemma is going to be doing an insurance and home warranty class with Naomi Casper. We have a couple other ones done by Linda Brown with well and septic tanks, and Jim Skinzer will be doing some with serving clients with disabilities, and I'll be doing one with the contract law and the agreement of sale. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you out there for those classes in February as well. Also, we have a broker class coming up. Now, this is not in February, but it's actually coming up in March, on March 13th through April 10th, 5 classes, 6 hours each. We have a broker's class. It's worth 2 broker credits, being taught by Keith Scheidel-Mantel. Keith Scheidel-Mantel has been in the business of construction for about 45 years. So it's going to be a great class. We're really looking forward to it. You can call me for any more information, email me, and I'll be able to get that out to you. Last but not least, we have rental certification class coming up. So a lot of you have been asking, when is the next rental certification class for our, to be able to go out and do leases and rentals? Coming up on February 12th. And here's the best thing. This is a nuance. It's being done through Zoom. So you just need to make sure, I'm going to be sending out an email this week coming up with a Google Doc link. You need to register for it. And I'll send you out the Google link to move forward with Helene Prince. And be ready to join us on February 12th. From 6 o'clock to 9:30 that night, and we'll be in good shape. So looking forward to seeing everyone on either CE classes, rental certification class, or through the broker class. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Todd. Great job.
Thanks, Tom.
All right. Next, we have Sandra Demore, who runs Everest Settlement, to give us some updates on enhanced title and some other things in the title insurance business. So, Sandra?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Tom. A number of agents have raised a good question recently in a training class, and I thought I would address the question today. It's, can a buyer, after they elect basic title insurance, can they change that after closing to elect the enhanced title insurance? The short answer, unfortunately, is no. They cannot upgrade to enhanced title insurance once they close. There are a few reasons for this, just practical reasons. Allowing a buyer to change to enhance would create a gray area. Do you give them a week? Do you give them 3 weeks? After a month? Whose responsibility is it if they forget to change the election from basic to enhanced? Where the closing date gives us a very definable, readily definable time where we know what they have chosen. There are also 2 other issues that we wouldn't want them to change after closing. The settlement statement is under TRID to be an exact representation of the funds and how they were dispersed at the time of the closing. We would have to adjust the settlement statement after closing and send it out and get it completely re-executed. In addition, the loan policies are required to be prepared immediately after the closing. So without knowing the type of insurance, whether it be basic or enhanced, we can't prepare that policy and get it to the lenders in a timely fashion. Remember, we're selling the enhanced product because it is good. If you need your buyers to have more information about it, I'm happy to talk to them about it. I'm happy to give them the information that they need to make that decision prior to closing. Also in the works, the PA Insurance Department has approved an increase to the endorsement rates to be effective May 1, 2020. The increase will not affect the title insurance premiums themselves, but it will affect the endorsements. So just to give you the abbreviated version, there are quite a few changes, but 2 that will really affect your clients. The basic endorsements are currently $50 each. That price will go up to $100 each. Typically, lenders require 3 standard endorsements. So on May 1, the endorsements will go from $150 to $300 for a lender transaction. Your cash deals will stay the same. The enhanced endorsements, remember, are a bundled endorsement price. That flat fee was $200 on May 1st. That will increase to $400. But again, these are only increases for the endorsements and not the premiums themselves. We will get you new rate cards that note these endorsements at the bottom and update the cost estimators accordingly. I'd like to thank you for your support in 2019, and we're looking forward to a great 2020. Thank you.
That's great, Sandra. Thank you very much for all the information. All right, next is Vince Gemma. Vince, the insurance guy, with some information what's coming up in the insurance industry in 2020. Take it away, Vince.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your support in 2019. We've grown tremendously over the past 3.5 years, and we continue to do so in 2020. A couple highlights that we're looking at for 2020. And I am going to start off with a text to quote. So a lot of the old Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the preferred real estate agents or realtors have asked me for the old paper that used to tell you what it would cost to run an insurance price as an estimate for closing. So I'm going to give you a phone number, and this is going to be real easy. It's 724-302-3516, 724-302-3516. That is a text number. If you text the word rock to that phone number and follow up with a zip code and a property address, about 90% of the time, you're going to have a very quick estimate on what insurance is going to cost. So when you're doing your cost estimates, this is something we rolled out to mortgage a little while ago. By all means, utilize this. We're also going to be expanding to our website. You'll be able to do a web-based version of that also. Secondly, we've added an additional carrier. We're up to about 45 personal lines carrier. This carrier is primarily promoted by Google. It's called Openly, and they will be able to do the same thing, but on a credit-based version. So if you would like to know what the pricing is going to be on homeowners very, very quickly, you can call in the office. We can help you out with that. Commercial lines. This is something that Tom and I have been talking about for about the past 3 years. We are looking to expand where we're going as far as an agency into the commercial lines market. Any commercial realtors out there, property management, we're looking to be able to support you the same way we do with the residential realtors. We're going to expand the commercial lines if everything goes right, probably within the next 6 months, and we'll have about 10 to 12 commercial lines carriers to be able to support everything you're looking for. As far as licensing, new and upcoming states, we just secured license in West Virginia. We're licensed in Ohio, PA, Indiana, and we're in the process, hopefully by the month's end, we'll be licensed in Florida. So Florida is strictly going to be an accommodation if you have Pennsylvania properties and you're looking to expand to Florida, or if you have a property in Florida that you need help with, we're going to be able to help you out there also. And last but not least, we've expanded into the life market. We've actually done a partnership with MetLife, which will be able to quote and secure coverage through about 8 different life carriers. So as your clients are purchasing houses, from the mortgage standpoint, if they need help with securing and protecting that mortgage, we're here to help there also. So that's just a brief list of what we're looking to do in 2020. Always appreciate your business, and anything we can do, we're here to help. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vince. Next, we have Rick Schrum, the sales manager from West Penn Financial and People's First. Rick has some exciting information on some programs they have. Take it away.
Thanks, Tom. One of the things I think that would not be new to anybody in the marketplace is that it's a competitive real estate environment. So with that said, I would like everybody to keep in mind our second look program. This program is geared towards helping agents, helping buyers get solid pre-approvals and get your closing actually consummated. So keep that program in mind. It is a win-win for all parties involved. Additionally, keep in mind that West Penn Financial, we set our rates here locally as opposed to on a national platform. We also make sure that our fees are in line with the local market. So that it lends us to basically, the second look program and the benefits to your buyers out there in the marketplace. So keep us in mind for that. Additionally, one of the things that our loan officers are focused on throughout the franchise here in Western Pennsylvania and Ohio is we want to make sure that all of our buyers are educated. They know the process, they know what to expect. What does that mean to everybody in the transaction? When people know and expect things, they're happy customers. They have a good experience. So keep us in mind for the buyers in the marketplace, give us an opportunity via the second look. We're happy to help. We'll provide a competitive program and be able to get your buyer to closing. Thanks.
Thank you, Rick. That was great. All right, and next we have John Emrine, who's the president of West Penn Financial, with some interesting changes in FICO credit scores. John?
Thanks, Tom. Hello, everybody. Over the last 10 days, there's been a number of news articles, both locally and nationally, that talked about Fair Isaac and Company, the makers of the FICO score, which is the credit scoring model that most mortgage lenders utilize in determining a borrower's credit worthiness. A lot of the headline grabbers indicated that as many as 40 million home buyers may see their credit score drop because of the new FICO scoring model number 10. The biggest difference in that model is that FICO will now compare a borrower's credit utilization on revolving credit cards over the past 24 months instead of a snapshot picture of the time when the credit report is ordered. In addition, there's going to be a more weighted average placed on how a borrower has paid their mortgage payments over the last 24 months, as well as any installment loans, which include student loans. I think we're going to hear a lot more from FICO as to how the components will really handle and address borrowers' concerns. But I think it's important that you understand in October, there will be changes to the FICO scoring model. And as to how it actually plays out, we'll hear more from FICO, and especially hearing from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac as to how it will affect their automated underwriting engines. So keep that in mind, and we'll keep you informed as this change progresses. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sean. Good information. And then one last update. Some of you might have heard at the last National Association of Realtors convention, there was a vote on a rule called Rule 8.0, which addressed the marketing of exclusive or pocket listings. That rule went into effect for NAR MLSs on January 1st, with full implementation by May 1st. West Penn Multilist is about to enact the rule effective May 1st also, but it will be combined with a new coming soon status to allow pre-marketing activities. Those rules are not fully promulgated yet. They should be out by mid-February. I just wanted to let everyone know, in case you hear about these well before implementation, we will have training, we'll have our policies, some frequently asked questions, and I'm sure this will be a topic at the litigation seminars. But just in case people start talking about it, I wanted you to know we are aware of it, we're piloting it, and we will bring you the information as soon as it's complete. So I thank you all for your attention, and I hope you got some things from this information. I know I did, and look forward to you seeing this next month. Thank you, and have a great day.